Hi, this is Pushkraj Shirke for Project Battlefit, and today we are discussing a controversial topic: is are bodybuilders strong? Alright, so I grew up in a not so fine place where you had loads of people who were bulked up and huge, and these guys were not just bulked up and huge bodybuilders, they were actually strong. Alright, but then I moved to a fancy place where there were again a lot of bodybuilders, but then these guys were not really strong in their performance. What was the difference? Right? So, later on when I studied fitness, I figured out what the difference was, and that is what we're going to discuss today. So, bodybuilder can be strong or not strong depending on the way he or she trains. Alright? There are two kinds of hypertrophies that can happen in your body. One is myofibrillar hypertrophy, and the other is sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. Sarcoplasmic hypertrophy is where you're just swelling up with sarcoplasm like a balloon. It does not really give you a lot of strength. Whereas myofibrillar hypertrophy is where your myofibrils grow and multiply in number and become thicker and denser and larger. That is where strength comes in. If you are a bodybuilder who lifts heavy ass weights, you will get strong. Alright? Both the kind of hypertrophies, they are specific to a certain kind of workout. Muscle will grow provided you give it stimuli, and the stimuli can be lightweight for many reps or heavy weights for low reps. And it's heavy weights for low reps that boost myofibrillar hypertrophy, that make you really strong. Will you grow equal in size? Yes, even with low weight, high reps, you will get hypertrophy. You will look like a bodybuilder. You will look huge and fluffy. But fluffy being the key word here. You will be big and looking aesthetic as fuck, but no, you won't be strong. Alright? And these are the kind of bodybuilders. So I used to be majorly into the bodybuilding culture, and then I just got fed up of it, because when I got inspired by bodybuilding, it was looking at bodybuilders who would really have massive strength. The old school bodybuilders like Arnold and Franco Colombo also competed in powerlifting and strongman events while competing in bodybuilding. And later on came this generation of just steroid-based, hypertrophy-driven bodybuilders. Not that Arnold and Franco Colombo were never on steroids, but then this whole generation that came on, which was just about aesthetics and getting big and swole, and they were not really strong. Would they be stronger than the general individual? Yes, definitely. But would they be the strongest pound for pound for the amount of muscle they have on? Not really. And that is what really put me off stereotypical bodybuilding. Even today, there are very few bodybuilders who really train heavy ass weights and are as strong as they look, and have absolute massive amount of respect for them. There's Kazad Kapadia, who was my mentor, who was one bodybuilder who was as much as a powerlifter as a bodybuilder, lifted heavy ass weights all through his career. Then there's Nizar Daudani, who has polio in one leg and has been 10x Mr. India in the polio division of bodybuilding. And if you see him lift, you're like, holy fuck, wow. So these are people that I'm inspired by in the bodybuilding zone, because they're as strong as they look. Among women, there's Deepika Chaudhary from India, and there is Yasmin Chauhan, who are both extremely strong, and they look like they have that strength, and they actually do have that strength. They are not just swollen up balloons with great bodies. And I think that should pretty much answer the question that are bodybuilders strong? Long answer short, no, not all bodybuilders are strong, and the few that are, they definitely have my respect. This is Pushkraj Shirke signing off for Project Battlefit. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. See you around.